Hello everyone, welcome back to Sister Bump.
Sister, why do I always want to say that when we do these? When's the last time we did this?
Well, we haven't really done like an official update, so this is our first official bump date video together.
Bump dates.
You guys, things are growing. The babies are like getting bigger and bigger by the second, it feels like. And this is definitely like the stage where they start growing.
Yes.
So much.
And it's crazy to think that we're both halfway.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Another high five
Yes.
for that.
It feels like the time has gone by, but it also feels like it has been like dragging on.
Yeah, like you've been pregnant for forever.
Like part of me is like, we're halfway, holy cow. And then a part of me is like,
I have halfway
we still have halfway to go. Like trying to see the cup half full, but
right.
Sometimes that's hard.
How is your body? Like, are you feeling better?
I feel 150 times better, and I'm
good.
so grateful, especially because the holidays are here, and it just has made me appreciate my pregnancy so much more. I feel like at the beginning, I was excited to be pregnant, but I just didn't feel like I was like mentally prepared to be pregnant and then to be so sick. And I feel like now that I'm feeling better, all of the excitement and the happiness has like rushed to me so suddenly that it has felt overwhelming. Like I'll just bust out crying because I'm so excited. Because
Hormones, you gotta love them.
I know, there's hormones, and then just like the excitement has just finally been able to settle in. Like we're having a baby. I finally felt the baby move for the first time.
Oh, that's the best.
It was the best.
It's so fun to be pregnant during the holidays too. Yeah. It is like, it makes it extra special. Like I was at Hobby Lobby getting decorations for the tree, and he was flipping around, and I just felt like I have a little buddy with me shopping. Yeah, it was fun. Just made it feel special. I feel like I was never like sick like you were, but it was emotionally, I felt like I was emotionally sick. Is that a thing where I just like laid on the couch and didn't want to do anything? And that's so hard for me because I'm like want to be going all the time. But that, like, I don't know if it's the same for everybody. It was like as soon as the second trimester hit, was like that day I went to CrossFit, I worked out, and I felt so much better. And ever since then, I've been like smooth sailing. And the only thing is I'm really sore like down on my like pelvis. But Colette reminded me, she's like, your ligaments are like stretching out and getting ready. And so that stretching is like what makes you feel sore.
I saw that in your update video, and I was going to tell you something that I've been doing because I've just been achy everywhere. Like my back has hurt, my legs have hurt. Like I just feel like I'm getting like growing pains everywhere. And also your legs and your feet will start hurting from the extra weight that you're gaining. Not you, me. I've already gained like 18 pounds. And so I've been making sure to put sea salts in my bath water. And it has helped so much. So even if you don't like to bath, because I know a lot of people don't like taking baths.
Who takes baths? Gross.
I personally love to take baths. But just put them in your bath water and soak, and it just helps.
Yeah, my back, like there's like something he's on my back, and it's like feels like a stinging pain. It's so bad. I'm like, oh. My mom goes, buck up, you're only halfway. I was like, listen, cowgirl. It still hurts.
I know. Sometimes that's what makes me kind of dread this last part, is knowing how much bigger we're going to get and how much harder things get, especially in the cold. Because when I was pregnant with Winston, we were in California, so it was warm. Yeah. Everything is harder when it's cold, and then like being pregnant just like makes it that much harder. I'm like, oh,
I feel like I'm like an oven though. Like my husband is like, what have you done with my wife? Because at night I get so hot. Our temperatures or thermostat has been on 61 degrees.
Oh my gosh.
He's like, Carlie. I'm like, oh, it feels so good. He's like, we can see our breaths
like,
in here.
Put a sweater on.
Like, get over it.
That's so funny. When I was pregnant with Braylee, I felt like I was a heater, and I never went back.
Really? Oh, I would love that, because I'm the person that's always cold. Like people come over and I'm like, sorry, it's so hot. It's like 75 in my house. And my husband's like, you're killing me. And now it's flipped. I'm like, it's 60 degrees. It's snowing on the inside. Like it feels so nice at night.
I know, but there's nothing worse than like being hot and pregnant. It's just like, if you're hot, you gotta like turn the heat down.
Yes. I feel him kick so much and like flip, like my whole belly, like blah, blah, blah. But Jackson hasn't felt him quite yet, so I'm excited for that. But
yeah, when I felt the baby move for the first time, I was down in our bedroom, and Casey was upstairs, and I texted him and said, I just felt the baby move for the first time, and he texted me back, and I didn't see, of course, and he was like, bring that baby up here. And a few minutes later, he came down. He was like, you felt the baby move?
Oh, that's
I was like,
cute.
yeah. And I asked him if he was going to feel the baby this time, because it freaks him out.
So funny, Casey.
He like hates touching my belly if it's moving. And he was like, I don't think I can do it. He's It's like, it's really cool that it's moving, but I just don't think I can touch
so
it.
funny. I feel like guys are one way or the next. Like either they're really touchy-feely or they're not. I feel like Jackson's in the middle. He's not super always like rubbing, but he'll like lean over and be like, how's my baby? It's so cute.
Yeah.
I always love when he does that.
I know. It's fun to like share that with them.
So you're 20 weeks as of now?
I am 19 and a half weeks when this goes up. Well, almost, I guess. Pretty much 20 weeks. Yeah.
That's so exciting. That's like the big milestone because you're going to have your big ultrasound.
Yep. I'm having that this week.
And you're still not finding out? You're holding out?
I don't want to know. I really, really don't. It is getting a little harder, but I really don't want to know.
I'll come with you and look. I'll be like, I won't even tell you, Kayli.
Well, that's what Casey wants to know, even if I don't, and he won't tell anyone. Like, that will be so hard. It will just be so hard if he knows and I don't.
Yeah, but then it's like, what if you guys just kind of want to know, or you like, it's like maybe have her put on an envelope for like just in, like a rainy day, just in case, you know?
I know, because I want us both to find out together.
Yeah, that would be hard. One spouse knowing and one not.
Yeah, but then again, like I guess he could know and just not tell. I don't know. He's better at keeping secrets than I am.
I'm better at secrets. Jackson's like, let's just tell everybody. Like, I've been really not wanting to tell the name, and then I slipped it in a vlog, and I was like, didn't even realize it, but
yeah, it's a cute name.
I love our baby's name.
Yeah, it's really
We're
cute.
excited. Yeah, 20. So I'm 22 weeks. So what, your baby's the size of I always love doing that.
You know, I don't really know I know like for 19 weeks it was the size of a large tomato. Let me see for 20. Okay, so at 20 weeks, which will be like tomorrow, my baby will be the size of a cantaloupe.
Oh my gosh.
So that's so crazy.
It's so crazy how every app is different. My baby right now is the size of a spaghetti squash. But like if you go grocery shopping, spaghetti squashes can range from like big to little. But he is 11 and a half inches, which is almost a foot. That's crazy to like okay, that's why my belly's so big.
Your belly's not big.
He finally broke over a pound. That's so always wild. Like, it's like, how is my belly so big? And he doesn't even weigh 1 pound.
I know. Like, how have I gained 18 pounds?
Where has this gone? It's weird though, because like our bellies are such different sizes, but I've only gained like maybe 10 pounds. And it's so weird how just like people show in such different ways.
Yeah.
And it's like either you're all belly or some don't show at all in their bellies and maybe they gain weight other places.
That's exactly what I have always done, or mostly done, is I usually gain weight like in my hips and my legs. And I don't show as quickly, but then by the end my belly is as big as anyone else's. It doesn't matter. And I've been reading a lot about that because I think that when you comment about someone's bump, it can really offend people, whether you're showing faster or not showing. I read an article about a girl who is big into CrossFit, and I can't remember her name. And she posted a picture of herself at 24 weeks, and she had so many people on social media comment. She was trying on a dress, and the lady that was helping her commented and said, whoa, my friend is 36 weeks and you're bigger than her at 24.
Yeah, I hate that when people compare you.
You just can't compare, and you can't compare yourself to other people because it's like, for me to look at you, I think, oh, I'm pregnant with Carlie and she has long skinny legs and she's so long and lean and she has this cute little belly and I gain weight in my legs and my thighs. But at the end of the day, it's just like, we're just growing these little people inside of us, and that's all that matters. So,
and it's funny because I read your comments and everyone's like, Carlie's so much bigger than you, and it's like, I can't help it. It's not like I could try to suck it in, but it's really hard.
I just think it's something to be celebrated. And then I know a lot of people who don't show and they want to, and then they get offended because they're so tiny and people are like, you're not showing, where's your baby? And
I talked about this on a vlog. I'm like, if you're gonna compliment a pregnant woman, I even think saying, oh, you're not hardly even showing, or your bump is so little, just tell them they look beautiful. You don't need to comment on the size of their bump. And I know that most people's intentions are just like, I think it's mind-blowing to some people, like, oh my gosh, your belly's big. Like, they mean it nicely.
Especially men, not to offend any men out there, but men say the crazy.
Yeah, my dad, I love him. He just, like, likes to tease me, but he'll always be like, did you swallow a watermelon? I'm like, Dad. But I think just, like, keep it very neutral with your compliments. And I think comparing, like, you're so much bigger than so-and-so, it's like, well, our genetics are different, our ages are different. Is this their second, third, fourth, first baby? Like, just keep it neutral.
It's just a beautiful thing, and our bodies are doing something absolutely amazing.
Right. It's so cool. That's why I love the apps. Like, being pregnant with Cooper compared to being pregnant now is such a different world, just because there's so much more information and availability for like just everything's on hand. Like I remember carrying around my 40-year what to expect each and every week in that book. Remember that? And now I just have it on my app on my phone, and it tells you like detail by detail every week and so much information. I'm like, this is so crazy. Yeah. It's a different world. I feel like I'm pregnant for the first time.
I know. I felt that way with Winston, but then I feel that way this time because things change so quickly.
Yeah, that's true.
So have you started like preparing anything like nursery stuff or?
No, I've been like putting off the nursery just because I feel like that's a big project. And I also feel like if we get it done now, then we'll have to wait. So I'm like, let's get through the holidays. Let's get through January. We have a couple like more trips coming up. And then I think February we'll like hit the ground running. But I have been shopping out of control. Like his piles of clothes are just like piling up. Jackson's like, he for sure has more clothes than I do. I'm like, well, babies go through clothes. But it's been fun. It's made it more, not like real, because obviously it's real, but it made it more like surreal for us, you know, when they come in the mail, and he, like when Jackson holds them up, he's like, they're so little.
I know. And they're going to be so baggy on them at first.
Yeah, I'm like, you'll die how small they are. Like even a newborn outfit. Sometimes, unless I have a huge fat baby, but.
Yeah. Oh man, I just can't wait to hold them.
I know, their sweet little faces.
So exciting.
I'm so excited they're gonna be so close.
I know.
Think of all the photo shoot opportunities, putting two babies together.
Yes.
All the things.
I can't wait to see what they look like and their little personalities. And just, I was so emotional thinking of Cooper after his birthday. I was just thinking a lot about him and his engage's relationship. And I was just so grateful that we get to do that. Oh man, I was like crying out of control. I could not handle it.
Great, 2 pregnant women. All the hormones.
You know, watching them together just made me grateful because I know whether or not this is a boy or a girl, they'll be best friends and they'll be so close. And I just think that that's such a blessing.
I think it's sweet too to think about them up in heaven preparing to come, like, oh, our mom.
I know, they're like, whoa. Like, are you sure about this?
Yeah, it will be special. That's why I love our family and how close they are. But these two, that's like, we kind of have planned that if we wanted to, you know? Anyways,
so exciting.
Bump dates. Make sure you guys leave all your questions below so for next time we film, we can answer them, and wish us luck as we get through this all.
Yes,
we can do
halfway there.
Yes.
Thanks for watching, you guys. We'll see you next time. Bye.